We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Elite. Miguel Sano, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Rich Hill will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Stepping in, Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Corey Seager, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he struck him out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's had...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Julio Urias gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Smith is there, and that retires the side. Striding in for his first at-bat, Max Muncy, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Fouled off. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Kike Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Striding in, Mitch Garver. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
And that's what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you got to love having a guy who can stick out there and just let him mash when he comes to the plate.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Pollock at the track. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 51 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Fouled off.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball. So striding forward now, Will Smith is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Polanco is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Zach McKinstry, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Seager has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard, with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that. The fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Turner at second with 2 down. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Luis Arias, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Chopped on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Right.
Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Cody Bellinger. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next up is Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. ball one. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. This is in the air out to right. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Sano. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Stepping up now, Mitch Garver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A bouncer to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the fourth, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. Here's Albert now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez. In there, strike one. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Zach McKinstry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Turner comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
2 out here and a runner at second. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
On to second for the force out, and the side is...
For South Dakota.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And it's belted high and deep into right center, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, Dero, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Elite are out in front 3-2. Trevor May takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching. Trevor May.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fouled off. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him.
High fly ball out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The runner scores from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Gardner is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Man, if pitcher let the guy off easy right there, that 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jimmy Nelson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to the plate. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The third baseman, number 24.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Donaldson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Max Kepler will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dale. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. Max Kepler stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Number 26.
And the pitch. Will Smith stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Zach McKinstry swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The third baseman.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And
Leading off for South Dakota, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Pollard. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Betts to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mookie Betts. The numbers against Tyler Duffy: 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting,
so here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still at the plate, Mitch Garver.
leading off for the Elite, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 65 for him here, and it's now 6-4.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
In now, Albert Pujols. Let's take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 24.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, and it's now 7-4. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Hero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line toward the alley in left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
The center fielder,
so digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here it comes on 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Kike Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. South Dakota, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Trevor May earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Taylor Rogers strikes out the side to record the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Elite racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 7-4. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The White Sox stopped their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-3. The Tribe amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-7. Willie Adames collected a total of 4 hits in the game as the Rays pushed past the Marlins.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Elite. Nelson Cruz will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next. Jordan Balazovic is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. and look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Ready now, Jock Peterson. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2. And another foul ball. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. David Price gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
And he got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are...
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Number 74 for him on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Miguel Sano.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
Fouled off.
No.
Price gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Now in the box, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eight, the catcher,
Digging in, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Arias backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Zach.
First pitch on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2 out. Double. More matinee baseball here on a. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
And that's the first out.
Batting fifth,
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. And it's gone. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Wow, a homer for all the old men in the world. Who says this is a young man's game anyway? He just uncorks on this thing. I think he's glad it's a homer because that way he doesn't have to sprint all the way around the bases. He could take all the time in the world. Good for him.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play, with 51 homers and 116 runs batted in. A ball and a strike now. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the...
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1. And he's back into second here safely.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the... Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. Buxton is right there, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody Bellinger.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, and he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sano is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hit hard to the right. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Max Muncy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two and two.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Popped him up. Milosevic has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Will Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Dodgers lead 1. Here's Albert now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peterson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. The Elite are out in front here, 4-1. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The second base.
First offering on its way.
McKinstry.
No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
The center fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he botches it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blunder play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Mookie Betts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. To start it off with us.
And that's through for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Dustin May enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
At the plate now, Miguel Sano. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, and it's fouled away. May, just 21 years of age, he's a second-year big leaguer. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. A play at the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. From the stretch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Turner has it. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. High and deep to right center. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Peterson looks up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. 34 home runs now on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Elite lead this one 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Will Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So striding in, Zach McKinstry. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Strike taken up in the zone.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Pujols is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Justin Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 7-1. Jimmy Nelson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Miguel Sano stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 66 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Brett Gardner is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Ross Stripling comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 68, Ross Stripling.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Now batting, Chris Taylor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball left outside.
Ground ball right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Taylor, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Count still full, 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Next up is Max Muncy. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. South Dakota is out in front here 10-1. Ready for another chance? Luis Arias. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Well struck down the right field line. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire. Here's
Nelson Cruz now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A 1 pitch on its way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 0-2 delivery. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Mitch Garver.
Garver.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Blake Trinan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 49, Blake.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. This will kick up against the wall now.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
As a look, now the pitch. Josh Donaldson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Brett Gardner, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now batting, the second base.
Into the box now, Zach McKinstry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will.
The third baseman, Justin.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Pat Neshek answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. To the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Neshek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Pujols is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Standing in, Chris Taylor. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Elite will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
14-2 the final score in this one. South Dakota win for the 96th time, most in the division. Jordan Balazovic earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. David Price was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Elite combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 14-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers